Say hello, friends.
Hi, my name's Evan, and I'm still kind of shocked. CJ just assumes he beat me in a fight.
This your boy CJ, aka Smooth Nuts. All right, come on,
Hey
back
guys,
to one.
it's Cam. I'm back again to unfortunately be your permanent moderator because I know you love Joe so much. So I'll be sure to honor him by always going, "Hi, friends."
All right, so Joe unfortunately cannot be with us. And he might pop up from time to time, but he has some other things he has to deal with. So we wish him the best of luck, and we welcome him on the show anytime he wants to. With that being said, you do get the beautiful Cam every week, so that is a good thing.
That was awesome.
Joe's amazing. Joe's eye candy if he's little licorice though. Anyway, this is versus
Lord.
the show of comedic debates, likely of topics. There's like the three topics we have now, and the first topic is the worst kind of person to date.
CJ.
Fuck you.
Sorry.
All right,
I'm amazing.
Cam's on you.
Retired hoe. Regardless of the sex or sexual orientation, I feel like a retired hoe is the most difficult kind of person to date. For a plethora of reasons, one being some people, not everyone, cares about body count. That's a disturbing thing. Even if it's not the body count, the potential for STDs, relapsing into wholeness, whole behaviors, like they're not used to being in relationships.
Right.
So there's little whole behaviors that they don't realize they've held on to.
Behaviors.
You guys are out in public and they're looking around for no reason at all because they're so used to having to watch their back to not get caught because they're a hoe. Like there's just so many.
I can picture that.
That's what I feel like there's so many
really?
whole behaviors that they have to break. They have to, like, you are worried because usually hoe people have hoe friends. Now they're a retired hoe. They still have hoe friends. They hoe friends doing hoe shit and invited them. They just said like, damn, should I go back to being a hoe? And so it's a very difficult situation to be in. Obviously, if you have a lot of trust in this person, it's something you guys can overcome together. But is it worth it? Usually not. So again, I just think that they're just one of the most difficult types of people to date. It's just give me something else and it probably will be a lot easier. So that's my choice.
All right, I'm gonna go first. This is gonna shock a lot of people, and every time I say it, people get shocked as hell.
Oh my God.
I
You used to be a hoe.
Oh no, everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. I don't believe in hoes.
Really?
No, I don't. Actually, I don't. I believe that if you do what you want to do, you want to have fun, go have fun. Just be safe.
That's not the same thing.
Retired hoe means that it was in the past. Retired hoe means that it was in the past. I could care less about your past. As long as you're not doing it now or while we're in our future, fuck your past. Fuck that part of your past. I could care less about your past. Again, that's why in any relationship I'm in, I never ask about body count. I could care less. It's about body count unless it will damage my body.
I have a question. Because obviously the actual amount of bodies most adults are not asking that. Yeah, like that's not really something that actually mature adults will actually talk about. However, I have a side question. And I really don't want this to come out disrespectful or offensive.
We're all friends here.
My head bitten off by some type of people. But would you date like a Black China, Kim Kardashian type chick? Out of curiosity, I just want to know.
Would I date somebody that you've seen suck a dick? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I would date. Here's the thing. I would date a retired porn star.
Yep.
Like, I would date somebody that I've seen suck a dick before. Because here's the thing. I know for a fact, me being almost 32 in a couple weeks, that I know for a fact
Ooh.
that I won't not. There won't be any virgins out there. Somebody had to fuck you if you come with me. All right. So I mean, now I know what you can do. I mean. And here's the thing.
Yeah.
Would I date Kim Kardashian? I know what she can do. No, I would not date Kim because her sex game is trash. Her sex game is trash.
So here's my thing. The reason why I asked, and the question kind of went left because you don't, in a retired host situation, most of us don't see their sex tape if there is one. So this whole knowing what I'm going to get thing doesn't really apply to the whole retired hoe.
You're right, but the question you asked me was, would I date somebody like that? Because Black China and Kim Kardashian have sex tapes or was literally on video sucking at least.
Yeah, but I think Black China's was never like 100% confirmed. It's still just everyone saying
see her face.
Yeah, a lot of people can get that shit fake.
Okay,
You do know how much? Do you know how much fake shit can be put out on the internet, bro?
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of good
She
fans.
deny it. You see her face.
But she also didn't confirm it. I'm just saying.
Oh Jesus Christ! Anyway, the reason why I don't care about to answer the topic, I don't care about hoes. I care less about your body count unless you're as long as you're safe and not doing it while we're together. I care less about body count. That's me. All right, Evans, on you.
To kind of piggyback off that, I don't really care about your previous sexcapades. I just expect that you're upfront and honest with me about, AIDS, herpes, anything like that. If you put, sorry, that's just the one that came to mind. But if you have a sexually transmitted disease, I would like to know up front. With that being said, people get fucking tested. Period, point blank. For coronavirus and for STDs, get tested somehow, some way. I'm just throwing that out. Me personally, I don't care about who a person was before they met me. Kind of like what Dre said, but there will always be that one thing stuck in the back of my head. Am I not the best sex you ever had?
Wow.
Because I know listen, let's get 100% real. I know my dick game. I know I'm like middle. Okay? I'm not
I just want you to know this is some heavy stuff to drop on my first episode. So
listen.
Welcome to Versus.
Listen. Let me be 100% honest with you. I'm not the most confident person sexually, like in bed. Period. I'm not. And so if I were to date someone who has, I don't care. You got body count. You got a body count. But if I know about it, I can't sit there and lie and say it's not going to be in my head. I'm not going to judge anybody. I'm not going to not date someone because they got a high body count. But I'm always going to be in the back of my head. I'm always going to be like, fuck, I don't stack up. I would always have that thought in the back of my head that I don't measure up. That's a terrible way to say it, but to your past lovers. And, if I'm not going to sit there and say that wouldn't bother me because at some point it would. But I know that if our emotional connection is much deeper than anything you had with any of them previous escapades, then I'm all for it. So I don't necessarily care about your body count as much as I care about not being able to be everything that person needs.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with dating a retired hoe. Hey, they know the value of $1. That's cool.
That's a prostitute.
Yeah, hoes make money too. But either way, I agree with what everybody else said. I learned at a young age, and things in people's past, just leave in the past, let it go, don't think about it, keep that in mind. When I was younger, I made the mistake of asking the chick, what's the biggest dick she ever had? Then she told me, and I wish I had never asked. Yeah. So I was like, all right. I was like, yeah, all right, yeah. I'm never doing that again.
You hurt your feelings.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, that hurt. So yeah, no, you learn to keep the past in the past. If you don't ask any questions you don't want to know. And I really don't see anything wrong with fucking dating a retired hoe. It's like, if you ain't doing it now, we cool. That's all it is.
I would like to also ask our viewers. There is 3 males on this show, so there was a good chance that most of us were going to say we wouldn't care necessarily. I want to hear what other women out there think about the situation, because there is that huge stereotype of women with a high body count are sluts or hoes, and men with a high body count are like sweet. So
hell no, they're hoes too. Like,
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I would like to.
Oh, trust me, I know some hoes. I know some male hoes.
I would like to hear other
they never
female
been my sister or my
opinions
cousins. Nope.
on this topic specifically, because you can ask most men, and I don't think a body count's going to scare them, or someone being a retired hoe is going to scare them. But I would like to know truly what the other half thinks about if they were to date a man who is just strictly a man whore.
That being said, CJ, you next.
Oh man. All right. I'll say the worst woman to date is a fucking liar. Okay. Because by the time you never realize who you're fucking dating ever. Shit always changes. You can never trust anything they say. And yeah, it's like one of the most important things in a relationship is trust. And how do you trust a bitch like that lies all the fucking time? It's like you can't. Yeah. That's the most fundamental thing in a relationship at all. So I just say, you can't be in a relationship with somebody that lies. I want the truth, the whole truth, all the fucking time. Yeah, they can definitely fuck up your life after y'all break up. Yeah, they can tell. Yeah, they tell the right people the wrong lies. Yeah, and they will destroy your life.
And it spreads like coronavirus.
So, I was hoping that I could say this after, because I'm sure you guys are all gonna come up with your own reasons on why. But yeah, no, this is wrong. Men really need to be lied to. Some specifically.
What?
Let me finish. Some men specifically ask women to lie to them. So to say that that's the worst category is not making sense across the board. And this is going to be something that may make more sense to the women followers. But I literally dated someone who said, "Nah, don't tell me that shit." So like, sometimes you guys do want to be lied to. Like,
when you trying to tell me you had to take a boo boo, and he's like, "Nah, I don't want to hear it."
I'm not saying in everything, and I'm not saying that trust and communication isn't important.
Okay,
but you guys do like the liars.
No, you a damn liar. No,
Right,
I hate a motherfucking liar.
All right, I'm gonna go. First of all, before I get on CJ, I gotta talk about what the fuck Cam just said. There was a great philosopher, Chris Rock, that said, said men tell the most lies. That's 100% true. Men will lie if they ask for the bullshit reasons. I will. It's true. Women tell the biggest lies. The biggest lies. A man's lies like, yeah, I was at Drum House last night. A woman's lies is, that's your baby. So,
What the fuck?
All right, so these cities. So now going back off CJ said, right? I don't want anybody listen. I don't know what kind of men that Cam so don't lie to me. I actually had ex-fiance that said that same thing, and then she wore a lot of wigs. He said, yeah, men want different shit. I don't know, because she was a different person every time she wore her wigs. Like, she named the wigs and everything and shit. Like she was a different person with those wigs.
No. Yeah.
Can you see me struggling to let you finish?
Don't lie to me. I don't like lies. I don't want nobody to lie to me. However, it can come in handy though. It can come in handy if you can get a liar to lie for you. And certain situations, that can come in handy. That's all I'm gonna say. Cam want to rebuttal before I give to Evan. Go ahead, Cam. Go ahead.
Wow.
I just want clarification. Did you relate her wearing wigs to lying to you?
No. She related her wigs to lying to me. She said exactly what you said. She said some men want people to go lie. That's why they get fake nails, fake hairs, fake asses, fake boobs, all that kind of good stuff. They want it. Men want that. They want them to lie to them.
I don't feel like her phrasing it that way makes any sense. Because even if my lashes go from here to my eyebrows, I'm pretty sure you're fucking aware I wasn't born like that. And I'm pretty sure you know I wasn't born with a palm tree on my fucking finger. So I'm like, there's certain things like, I don't know if she phrased that the right way, but I just needed clarification because the way you said it, it made it seem like you thought her wigs were lies. And so I just wanted to.
It is. Your hair looks like that. Yeah, that is a damn lie.
I was like, I'm sorry, do you not know what she looks like if she was your fiance? So we're good. I understand now.
on the rare occasions I seen her without her wigs. Literally, when a wig came off, the scarf came on. There was no the wig came off. That scarf came right. It was like it was swift too. Like it was some niggas.
It was like magic.
All of the questions that I have are not even for the show. I'm gonna have to talk to you after this.
Depends on you.
How do I follow that? Here's my stance on liars. I can't stand a fucking liar. Realistically, I will not tolerate lying to me personally. I've dated liars. Let me put it in simple layman's terms. You can't bullshit a bullshitter, and I am a fucking bullshitter. I got my entire way through high school by lying. I am where I am today because I am a very qualified liar. But with that being said,
wow, you should let no job hear this. They're going to screw your resume.
Oh, I know. I never. Hey, my work history, 100%, 100% accurate. That's the one thing I won't fuck around with because that will fuck me down the road. But realistically speaking, I am a solid liar to everyone except my mother and my wife. So, I can't hate somebody for lying because I've lied to people. I've lied to exes. I've lied to my wife, and she knows it.
So you are the liar that CJ's even talking about is what you're saying.
Basically, like I believe there is a time and place for lying. Just like Cam sort of said, I believe there's a time and place for lying. If the news is going to break someone's heart and you can't bear to see that, I will find a way out of it. If I was a doctor, I ain't going to tell you you're dying. I'll be like, hey, enjoy your time.
You're going straight to hell.
That being said, no, I wouldn't really lie to a dying patient if I was a doctor. There's a Hippocratic oath, people. But no, I want to say I hate liars, but I'm a fucking hypocrite if I say it.
I can say it. I hate liars.
So, a great philosopher, fictional philosopher, once said, "Everybody lies." Gregory House.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I love that show.
The drug addict.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm gonna go next, and I'm not gonna lie. Evan took my damn choice.
I took everybody's choice, man.
So our mentor is cheating. However, my pick is gold diggers. Can't stand the fucking gold digger, yo. I swear to God, I can't. So here's the thing: if you're in a relationship with me, I don't mind paying for damn near everything, and then that's kind of the truth. Dinner, bills, rent, whatever. I don't mind paying for it.
DeAndre DM about to blow up.
Ballin'.
I don't mind paying for it. I just don't want somebody to think that that's the only way. The only way. Like you have to do shit. Like here, it's like I'm coming with nothing, pay for everything, and that's it. I've seen meme after meme saying guys should pay this, guy should pay. No. I do this because that's how I was brought up. Now, if you want to, now if my girlfriend says, I want to pay for half, I'm not gonna stop that. I'm gonna tell her no. That's a lie. I'm gonna say no once. but if she said no, but if she's really adamant about it, I'm not gonna stop it. Listen, I hate that because, and I hope people get mad when I say this. I hate it because some people think there's a certain way, or a certain girl, a certain boy, that they get all this shit because of who they are. No, sometimes you gotta bring some shit to the table as well. And that's I hate gold diggers with a fucking passion. All right, Evan, you first.
Here's a simple solution, DeAndre, for gold diggers. I'm broke. Can't take what I ain't got. Sorry. I mean, I Alexis and I like let me get real again. Joe left, so I have to be the real guy now. Let me get real. Alexis and we have decided if we ever get a divorce, she don't want shit. She don't want shit from me, except the kids. Which I get it. I ain't got shit. There's nothing for me to give. But I would never date a gold digger because, even though Alexis and I have a joint bank account, which a lot of people, that's a fucking huge controversial topic when it comes to couples is joint bank accounts. If I was single, I don't give a shit how in love with you I am, until we're married, my money's my money. I'll be damned if I'm giving you other than paying for a meal, paying for a date, something like that. You ain't gonna come up to me and ask me, "Hey, can I get $500 to get a purse?" I'm not a sugar daddy. I work my ass off for the little I have, and I'm gonna keep it mine. And Alexis, by far, the most she doesn't worry about money at all. She realizes if we have it, we have it. If we don't, we don't. She loves me either way. So I don't fuck with gold diggers. And if you're a gold digger, you're a piece of shit.
I do want to say that, and I know I bagged on Evan for saying about women and men, but men and women can be gold diggers. I don't think that just women. Men can be gold diggers as well. Just let everybody know. CJ's on you.
All right. Yeah. I don't honestly think gold diggers are the worst type of women today. They're bad, but they're not the worst. At least with a gold digger, you know what you're gonna get. As long as the bread keep coming in, you keep paying it up. She happy. The problems don't happen until you start giving up the money. If I got the money, I don't give a fuck.
But if you don't,
CJ's DM is about to start blowing up.
I wouldn't be with a gold digger. She wants my money. If I ain't got it, then I wouldn't be with her. So it wouldn't matter.
All right, Cam's on you.
CJ kind of made my point a little bit. He kind of touched on it. I always, this is definitely something you see on the internet a lot, or at least I do. Men talking about, oh, all women are gold diggers, and I hate gold diggers, and it's the people without any gold to be dug. So my thing is usually gold diggers go to the people who have it and have money and don't mind sharing and being generous or whatever, however you want to phrase it. And they're like, oh, well, when the money's gone, she not gonna be nothing, or he won't be nothing, because they won't be there. Once the mine is dry, you move on. Like CJ said, a gold digger, at least you know what you're getting. It's not like they are trying to sneak around. It's very adamant and obvious.
It's obvious.
So it's kind of just like a gold digger, someone either you choose to date or you choose not to, but it's not like, I don't find it as a negative thing. Like the same way I personally, and I know this sounds really weird, I don't like guys who don't eat a lot. Like I'm very big on like cooking, like and feeding someone. And so if you're not a fat ass, I can't date you. Why? Because I can't get, like, some guys get something out of buying stuff for a woman and seeing her happy. I get something out of feeding you because it's not something deceptive. You choose it or you don't.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Evan.
All right, and I got one more thing to add.
Sorry.
Yeah, Cam. Yeah, I'm single. I'm saying. I like to eat.
I told Chris about this topic, and he said he told me to say that
you talking about Broadway?
Yeah, he told me to tell y'all that his pick was the 90-day rule girl.
Oh, won't have sex for 90 days?
He hates the 90-day rule girl.
So do I. That's fucking ridiculous.
His way was, if he had to wait 90 days to get some nookie, then he can wait 90 days to pay for her, to spend money on her.
See, the way I look at it,
Exactly.
If in an
Exactly.
alternate reality where like I didn't meet my wife and I didn't have kids, I think I wouldn't be the 90-day guy, but I'd be like, I at least got to get like 3 or 4 dates in to find out if I'm truly interested in you and I'm not just after the punani.
So if she offered to put on your first date, you won't take it?
I'm not saying no, but
Hello.
it depends on how good of a vibe I felt too.
Anyway,
To be
Evans on you.
honest, I feel like
I wouldn't
if
respect her
a
as
guy
much.
didn't spend money for 90 days and a girl didn't put out for 90 days, you would actually find out if you guys were going to be together and do well. Like, I feel like that actually might result in
Exactly.
Is you gonna love me when I got the cash, and is you gonna love me when I don't get up that ass?
Time out. Because I don't agree with that. I don't. I'm not gonna lie. So
we got them all angry.
So Evan, you're next. Your pick's next. But
I know.
We said, you said that if you wait 90 days, you gonna actually talk and stuff. You can still talk if I bust that
I'm
ass.
not saying you can't. I'm not saying you can't, but don't be honest. There's a lot of times where, oh, he took me to an expensive restaurant. You would. I'm just saying it would filter out a lot of bullshit. If you can make it 90 days, you didn't spend money on each other. You didn't put anything in other people's organs.
My hand will be getting a lot of work.
and holes. And actually still spend a lot of time together and talking and stuff like that. It might be like the old school days where you actually like someone like for real. Like you swipe right, you go to dinner, you fuck that night, you don't talk to them again at the end. And repeat.
I give it 5 nights max or 5 dates max. If we ain't fucking or if we ain't falling in love after 5 dates, then it's probably not gonna happen. And why are we gonna keep joking around? You don't know how long
fall in love and not fuck.
You know how long it could take for 5 dates. You could go on a date like once every 2 or 3 weeks, and then you've been together for almost 4 months by that time. You will find out
every 2 to 3 weeks. What in the one time? Like
the
once
way my
a month
I got 2 bank accounts. I got to check in and savings. The way my money's set up.
All right, Evans on you. It's on you, man.
Spoiler alert: I stole everybody's answer.
For real.
The reason I stole everyone's answer is because this is a very personal one to me. The worst kind of person to date is a clinger. There are some people out there who find clinginess attractive. It's not. Period. End of fucking story. I said I have a story with this, and it's because the reason I say that clingers are the worst people to date, I was a clinger. In high school, Cam, it's going to get deep. In high school, I had a girlfriend, I think it was my junior year. Her name was Riley. She was like the first person I ever like thought I was truly in love with. We were only together 6 months. Surprise. I thought I was in love in high school. I was dead wrong. But I was a clinger. I wanted to, like, there's nothing wrong with wanting to see your other every day, blah, blah, blah. But I was the kind of guy when, like, I would text her. If I didn't get a reply in, like, 20 minutes, here come 15 more text messages. What the fuck? I was bad. It ended up costing me that relationship, which ended up being a good thing for me because it made me realize, wow, this is not the kind of person I would want to be with. Why am I being this person? And the story, being a clinger, for one, is crazy. People have lives. You don't need constant attention 24/7. Okay? Some people do, and y'all are crazy. I personally nowadays, now that I'm married, I'm like, get the fuck away from me. Leave me alone. But, it's just, I was a clinger, and I know for a fact I would never want to date anyone as clingy as I was. But on the flip side of that, it kind of saved Alexis and I's marriage. Like, the year of our relationship was not the greatest. We broke up for a total of a week, 4 separate times. But, and I would blow her phone up until she fucking talked to me. And it kind of saved it. We're married now, whatever. But just point of the story is, don't be a clinger. Give people personal space. Realistically, nowadays, it's not the end of the fucking world. If A, you're single, or B, you're with a significant other and they're doing their own thing. Independency is huge nowadays. Let people be themselves. They don't have to be, constantly talking to you or around you 24/7. And I wish I would have known this in high school, because I lost a lot of friends because I was so focused on this relationship that ended up going nowhere. So,
all right, I'm gonna go first. Like I said before, he took my damn answer. I actually picked this topic just so I can have that damn answer. He he took my answer. I'm going to call this the cracker experiment. And if anybody watched the stand-up special, Eddie Murphy Raw, that you have heard before, if I gave a homeless person a cracker, and he haven't ate before, or he or she hasn't ate before months, years, I give her one basic Ritz cracker, it's going to be the best cracker you ever taste in your life. Now, if I keep giving you that cracker every single minute, hour, day for the rest of your life, you're going to get sick and tired of that cracker. And that's what being clingy is. That's what being clingy is. If you are right there on my hip pocket every single fucking minute, hour, day, right there, give me something to miss. Give me something to talk about. Yep. If you're right here in my hip pocket, then you know everything I know. So I can't tell you how my day was.
Right.
You knew he was there.
Give me something to miss. Give me something, give me something so I can start a conversation with. Now, on the flip side, though, it is better. Like if she's the only thing that he or she is clingy, it's not the end of the fucking world. I mean, you'll get sick and tired of that person, but it's not the end of the world. At least you know that she's not cheating on you. She's not doing you wrong.
Right.
She's want to be around you. I mean,
it technically means that she is like 100% devoted to you.
Yes.
So
it's not a bad thing. However, you will get sick and tired of that person if that person's always around.
Trust me.
Always. All right. And CJ's on you.
All right. Yeah. All right. Clingy bitches are annoying shit. But they're not the worst type of woman to date though. Like, at least you know that bitch love you. Yeah, and she gonna do everything she can to be with you and be around you. So yeah, she love you to death. And clingy chicks are loyal as fuck. And and you ain't like you said, you ain't never gotta worry about her cheating on you. You always know where the fuck she at. Yeah, she within the earshot always. Yep. Yeah.
What she doing right now? She got my phone.
Yeah. I'm saying, look, as long as you don't do anything stupid, all right, then you'll be cool. Just tell her like, all right, just be in that room for a little bit. Let me be in this room. All right, just give me that for a little bit. But yeah, they're annoying, but but they're the loveliest love you can get.
All right, Cam's on you.
Okay. I don't think a clingy person is the worst person to date. I do want to say that I think it's interesting that Evan has admitted to being at least 2 of the 4 things that we discussed thus far.
I was a terrible fucking person in high school.
Evan was terrible. A clingy liar.
I did whatever I had to do to fucking succeed. And that included whoever I had to backstab and whoever I had to do.
Wow. Glad that you're married and that your wife knows who you are and accepts that. That's wonderful.
She made me a better person.
But some people don't mind clinginess. Some people actually like it. 2, the definition of clingy, kind of gray to begin with. And to be honest, I feel like someone constantly showing you that they are interested with that consistency is not a bad thing. And I think that whole cracker example just shows that after a while, after giving someone something that they appreciated, they're ungrateful as fuck. Okay?